The book of Genesis, chapter 6, chapter 39. Joseph and Potiphar's wife. Now Joseph had been taken down to Egypt. Potiphar, an Egyptian who were on one of the Pharaoh officials, the captain of the guard, brought him for the Ishmaelite who had taken him there. The Lord go with Joseph so that he responded. He prospered to his life in the house of his Egyptian master. When his master saw that the Lord go with him and that the Lord gave him success in everything he did, Joseph found favor in his eyes and became his attendant. Potiphar put him in charge of his household, and he entrusted to him care everything his own. From the time he put him to charge of his household and owned that his own, the Lord blessed the household and Egyptian because of Joseph. The blessing of the Lord grew on everything Potiphar had, both in the house and in the field. So Potiphar left everything he had in Joseph's care. With Joseph in charge, he did not concern himself with anything except the food he ate. Now Joseph was well built and handsome. And after a while, his master's wife took note to Joseph and said, "Come to bed with me." But he refused. With me in charge, he told her, "My master do not concern himself with anything in this house. Everything he owns, he has entrusted to my care. No one is greater in this house than I am. My master has withheld nothing from me except you, because you are my wife. How then could I do such a wicked thing and sin against God?" And though he spoke to Joseph day after day, he refused to go to bed with her or even be with her. One day he went into the house to attend to his duty, and none of the household servants were inside. She caught him by his cloak and said, "Come to bed with me." But he left his cloak in her hand and ran out of the house. When she saw that he had left her cloak in her hand and had run out of the house, she called her household servant. "Look," she said to them, "did Hebrew have been brought to us to make sport of us? He came in here to sleep with me, but I screamed. When he heard me scream for help, he left his cloak beside me and ran out of the house." She kept his cloak beside her until his master came home. Then she told him the story that Hebrew slaves they brought us came to me and make sport of me. But as soon as I screamed for help, he left his cloak beside me and ran out of the house. When his master heard the story of his wife told him, saying, "This is how your slave cheated me," he burned with anger. Joseph's master took him and put him in prison, the place where the king's prison were confined. But while Joseph was there in the prison, the Lord was with him. He showed him kindness and granted him favor in the eye of the prison warden. So the warden put Joseph in charge of all the hell in the prison, and he was made responsible for all that was done there. The warden paid no attention to anything under Joseph's care, because the Lord was with Joseph and gave him success in whatever he did. We just finished chapter 39 of the book of the Genesis. Amen.